The topic is areas between curves, finding areas between curves. So first the definition says if f of x, definition is right here, if f of x is bigger or equal than g of x, which means the graph of f is above the graph of g on AB, then the area, and of course f and g has to be continuous functions on AB, then the area is equal integral from a to b of f of x minus gx dx. So first, let's do this example. Find the area of the region enclosed by the parabola y equal 2 minus x squared and the line y equal negative x. So we're looking for the region between both. So first we need to graph it. So how do we graph y equal 2 minus x squared? If you don't want to use your calculator, you know how to graph y equal x squared. How the graph of y equal x squared look like. And then, right, this is y equal x squared. Y equal minus x squared is a reflection with respect to x-axis, right? And then y equal minus x squared plus 2 means it's shifted 2 units up. So this is the graph. So this how the graph look like, y equal 2 minus x squared. Now, of course, one of the easiest way, we need probably to find these x-intercept. To find the x-intercept, you let y equals 0, right? Which means 2 minus x squared equals 0, which means x squared is 2, which means x is equal minus plus square root of 2. So this point, this x is negative square root of 2, and this x is square root of 2. So let's graph that one first. But before we graph that, and we know how to graph y equal negative x, let's find the point of intersection of the two curves. To find the point of intersection, if we call it, we set both y's equal to each other. In other words, we set this quantity is equal to this quantity and then solve for x. If we do that, we set 2 minus x squared equal negative x, which means, how do we solve this? Move the negative x, 2 minus x squared plus x equals 0, right? You can use quadratic, or maybe we can factor it. So let me rewrite this as minus x squared plus x plus 2 is equal 0. So if we don't want to use quadratic formula, let's see if we can factor. Multiply negative by negative 1, the whole thing. It's going to give us x squared minus x minus 2 is equal 0. Now that's easy to factor. If you want to factor it, you'll get x plus 1, x minus 2, which means x is equal negative 1, or x is equal 2. Now x is equal negative 1 means y is equal what? We plug negative 1 into any function. So let's plug the easy one, plug it here. It doesn't matter, because that's a point of intersection. They both of them have the same y value. So if you plug it into negative x, if x is negative 1, then y will be negative 1, which is 1. So our first point of intersection will be negative 1, 1. Now if x is equal to, this means y is equal, plug it in also in there, x equal 2 means y is equal negative 2. So the second point of intersection is 2, negative 2. So first let's plot those points. Negative 1, 1 will be right here, and 2, negative 2 is this point right here. So we know these 2 points belong to both curves, right? So to graph y equal 2 minus x squared, we know how it looks like. It's a parabola facing down, but I don't need, well, we know it's gonna cross square root of 2, 1, 2, somewhere here. The negative square root of 2 somewhere here, and of course it's gonna go through 2. So kind of like this is where the vertex, right? time. Now the line has to cross these 2 points, y equal negative x. Now of course that's y equal, this is y equal negative x, and this is the parabola y equal to minus x squared. So we're interested to find this area. So basically, remember these points, this point we said it's a negative 1, 1. In other words, this is negative 1. And then this point is 2, negative 2, which means this is 2. So to find the area, so the limit of integration has to go from here to here. Need to go from negative 1 to 2, right? So the area will be equal the integral from negative 1 to 2. This is how we cover the whole area. And then it's going to be f of x. F of x is the function such that its graph is above g of x. So we know that this is f of x. Right here, this is f of x, and this is g of x, y equal negative x. So we need to write 2 minus x squared minus g of x is negative x, and then everything dx. This is going to be equal integral negative 1 to 2. So let's just simplify this. So 2 minus x squared plus x, everything dx. So area is equal, now we need to take the antiderivative. So integral of 2 is 2x minus integral of x squared, x2 plus 1, 3 over 3, plus x to the 1 means x squared over 2, and we want all of this to be between negative 1 and 2. Now all we do is plug in. So plug in the 2 first. So 2 times 2 minus 2 cubed over 3 plus 2 squared over 2 minus, and then plug in a negative 1. 2 times negative 1 minus negative 1 cubed over 3 plus negative 1 squared over 2, which is equal to 4 minus 8 over 3 plus 4 over 2 minus negative 2 plus 1 over 3 plus 1 over 2. And just use your calculator. If you use your calculator, you're supposed to get 9 over 2. And that's it for this problem.